It's been 2 weeks since my last video, and I am very sorry about that. I'm actually not sorry, but there's my apology, take it or leave it. So, I have lots of things to fill you in on that have happened. Are you ready?
Make me feel good. Make me feel good.
I'm sorry I didn't film anything last week, but I was in a massive hurry because my train was delayed, so I was really late. However, I did take a couple of photos. I haven't really got much time, so I'm multitasking. I'm eating whilst I'm doing this because it's been too long since I did my last one. I actually ended up sharing my monologue at the session last week. Do you remember that I was setting the homework? Which I wasn't very happy about, but I volunteered myself. I didn't really want to read it, but then I thought if I don't share something that week, then I'll end up not talking to anyone for the rest of the weeks. A couple of other people shared theirs. And now it's this one guy, do you remember this guy? I look too dangerous, like all my reviews are like, your work is really dangerous, your plays are so dangerous. I actually misrepresented him. In my last week's video, I actually cut out the bits where I said nice stuff about him. I said this. He was quite funny, he was sitting next to me and I was chatting with him at some point. He's actually a really great guy. Anyway, so he read out his monologue last week and oh my god, okay, so it was like 7 pages long, right? But it was so good. It was basically an entire play in itself. It was just so emotional. It was like set in a pub with these two guys just having like a lads night out. One of which used to be a soldier. I don't know, just built and it ends up with the guy, soldier guy, kills himself like the next day. So it was like one last night out. It was so well written. He was a really nice guy actually, sort of hang around afterwards. So this week we had to sort of add in another voice, like another interruption or something like that, or like a conversation. There's this, the one about the Alzheimer's. It had like the dead husband's ghost, as it were, like talking to her. It was really good. I'm actually loving the course, it's so good. I still haven't paid for it. They might want me to pay for it. Something else that's new. I may have broken the coffee machine at work. Yeah. I was in the downstairs bar, being helpful, of course. And then I picked up the bag of coffee beans to put in there. Didn't register that they felt different and ended up pouring hot chocolate powder into the top of the machine, which clogged it all up and it stopped grinding coffee. 2 days it was broken. They had to call in an engineer. It's not good on my 3rd week. But then the engineer came in and he fixed it. But he was telling me, right, what about like the weirdest jobs he's ever had to do. Okay, so he went to this one person's house and they had like a water tank in the loft to like keep water close to the house, and there was like a tap on it, like an overflow. But the person hadn't had enough space to store noodles, so then they were storing packets of noodles in this water tank or something like that. And one day they'd opened that tap and like noodles had started to come out that clogged it all up. So that was his most bizarre job. I'm not sure I believe him though. Like who could possibly be that stupid as to put noodles in a water tank? Like seriously, are you joking? I'm just imagining a noodle coming out the tap when I open it. The auditions, forgot about that. That was last week. Yeah, it went really well. I got the part I wanted, which is fantastic. But yeah, all of my friends that are my age have gone to uni now. So last night I went out with a couple of friends because one of them goes to uni tomorrow. She's the last one to go. Okay, so we were sitting there, the 3 of us, just chilling. And these 2 French girls are like, excuse me, can you, and then my friend was like, what, look after your bottle of wine? And they were like, yes, we're going, or whatever. Anyway, so they disappeared with all their stuff. And then like, so the waiter kept coming over to like clear their table, and we're like, no, leave the wine, we're looking after it for these people, right? An hour goes past, and we were just thinking, who takes that long in the toilet? Like, where have they gone? They've taken all their stuff. So we're like, They've been gone an hour, they've definitely gone home. So we were like, can we have a couple of glasses? Cheers. So we like poured out the wine into these glasses, and then just as we finished pouring it, they walked back in, the French girls. I was absolutely mortified, so embarrassing, oh my god. I hadn't actually even touched it, I had just poured it, and I was like, oh, I felt so bad. So we bought them a new bottle. It was only half a bottle that they left us. We bought them a new one. We ended up chatting to them for the rest of the evening, which was funny. Turns out they're living in St Albans for a year. They're being au pairs, just hanging out with some random French people. So anyway, some random things that I noticed on the train last week when I was going down. I wrote them down. The first one was the first class carriage, right? So it's only half of the first carriage is like reserved for first class, okay? And there's this door that like separates first class and like normal, okay? But the door is about this big, right? But the doorway is this big, and there are gaps like this either side of the door, and like holes in the windows and stuff. What is the point of paying more to sit in first class when it's actually the exact same as everything else and it's not even in a separate room? I've also discovered that I get motion sickness on the train. That's new. So if I'm sitting on the train and I look out the window like that, I get really sick. Oh, this pizza's really good. Some Cheers. Cheers pizza. Do you know what, they should pay me for that? I should get sponsored or something. $10.99 for an 18-inch pizza. It's unbeatable, honestly. It even tastes great. This is like 2 days old. Guess what I did the other day that I haven't done in years and years? I had a bath. It was great, and I nearly passed out. I was using my mum's laptop to watch Friends on, but the water was so hot I didn't even get through one episode. I had to get out and sit on the floor, and I was just like... And there are some exciting updates on my life for you. I'll see you guys later.